A perfectly straight road would go into space.
Inflation is supposedly high, but vowels have been $250 on Wheel of Fortune forever.
If commercialized space travel will ever exist, we will probably be able to buy water from Europa as a luxury product the same way as we are able to buy iceberg water nowadays.
The benefits of using ad blockers likely stem from their relative obscurity.
It's funny how most people subconsciously remember what they had for meals the previous day, even though it's not important.
Semiconductor chips are the new oil.
The universe is expanding so rapidly. Galileo's telescope was much more useful when he used it.
Pink Floyd is typically considered a trippy band, but they were sober most of their career.
Crickets are associated with silence, but they're one of the loudest insects.
With all the geniuses that have died, the afterlife must be really technologically advanced.
White shoes don't get dirty faster, you can just see how fast they get dirty because they're white.
In the technologically advanced Star Wars universe, the musical instruments almost entirely consist of wind instruments, which are simple in principle of work.
8 hours of drinking is binge drinking, 8 hours of TV is binge watching, 8 hours of sleep is barely enough.
Technically, every house is a homeless shelter.
The Dunning-Kruger effect and ignorance is bliss are two sides of the same coin.
Water automatically gets recycled no matter how you dispose of it.
Insurance companies are the modern-day big mafias.
Now for a quick break, stay tuned for more shower thoughts.
It is much easier to take care or handle people with physical disabilities than with mental ones. Now for a quick break, stay tuned for more shower thoughts.
The most SEO optimized sites are the ones you least want to show up in your search results.
The way we view past transportations as extremely risky and dangerous, like crossing the ocean in a rickety wooden boat, will be the same way people of the future see us manually driving in close proximity to each other at high speeds, contained in heavy metal death boxes on rubber wheels.
The handle of an axe is a traitor to his own race.
It's insane how enjoyable school can be when you have a teacher who cares about their students and job.
It's actually kind of endearing that English doesn't have a word for schadenfreude.
It's a luxury to have enough energy to care.
Speed limits are determined based upon the worst drivers and least maintained vehicles on the road.
Even when a balloon is half inflated, it is completely full.
Sucks to be the early worm.
You know what floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee? A bee.
I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more mind-bending shower thoughts. Goodbye for now. If you like the soothing background music and my calming voice, then check out my other podcast called Terra Vitae, a daily guided meditation podcast. Embark on tranquil journeys through diverse natural landscapes, exploring the serenity and healing power of the natural world. Search for daily guided meditation and look for Terra Vitae, or check the show notes page for the link. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.